Okay, we're back with more Mega Man. We are now at Mega Man 4.
Hooray!
So we're gonna watch the intro, because get the hold of the story. Because remember, in the third one, Dr. Wily got crushed by a block.
Yeah.
So now we gotta see who our new villain is. No, they actually call Mega Man Rock in that, but right there. So is it really telling us about Mega Man 1?
That's weird. Should it be?
I know Mega Man 1 didn't have like an explanation. It probably did in the booklet, but... Okay, so here it now.
Let's do this.
So they pretty much just told us that there's a new doctor and that there's a new Mega Buster. I've never listened to this intro music. It's this long. Oh, okay. Oh god, did it say AD 200X? It used to be, or 2000X. It used to say like 20XX. So they screwed that up. So we've already passed the time of Mega Man 4. What do you think of that, Magnus?
Good.
Do you know what that means?
No. I thought you meant the music.
Oh. No, I was saying that, the year this takes place is in 2000, 2000X. The reason they put the X is so that, so they don't know what year it would be, so they put the X as an excuse that, oh, it could be any one of these years. So, in the other Mega Man games, it says, in Mega Man 2 it says 20XX. So that way it's like, we don't know the decade, but we know it's in the second millennia. Excuse me. But this one said, only had the 1X, so it's 2015. So we're 5 years past the time it could have been. So this game could have taken. They said this game could have taken place during 2000 to 2009. You understand now?
Yep.
Okay, I guess I should start off with saying that yeah, I just paused. I'm gonna just say talk about Mega Man 4 and no. Off to a great start.
Yes, we are.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is so Mega Man 4, as a kid I really liked playing it, but I played a lot more often now. I was watching I don't know what it was. I think it was yeah, it was a speedrun of Mega Man 4, and the people were saying that Mega Man 4 is like that one Mega Man that people usually skip. So most people play Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, 5, and 6, or whatever. Before they set forth the one they usually skip over. And I would say, because a lot of people say that Mega Man 3 or 2 are one of the best ones, but I would give it to Mega Man 4. I'd say out of the classic ones, Mega Man 4 is the best one. Because there's a lot of unique bosses in this. There's, all the levels look different. They all have their own different colors. And you'll see when you choose a boss, like, they have their own color, and the level is, themed around that color. It's not too hard, not too easy. So I would actually vote out the classics. I would vote this one is the best one. So for those of you who don't know, in Mega Man 4, they added a charge shot.
So that's where it's from.
Yep. You recognize the sound?
Yeah.
I hate using the charge shot. I'm dying right now, not because I'm bad at this one. I just, folks, I'm having a hard time trying to say things right now. I'm focusing again. Anyway, so I don't like using the charge shot. It just makes the games way too easy. And in Sequelitis, Egoraptor was talking about how in Castlevania 4, because the whip can shoot, you could throw whip it diagonally, up and down. It just made all the special powers useless. And that's the same for me with Mega Man 4 through 8. The charge shot is like, it's a lot easier to use. It's way just makes the game way too easy. And there's no point anymore in using the boss's attacks because you could just use the charge shot. So the charge shot usually takes out 3 pellets of health. So, and usually a weakness will do around 4 or 5, so yeah, you could just use the charge shot instead. You don't, it doesn't have a limit. And also, see, that's where it asks you if you want to continue even right after you beat a stage. Also, sometimes it's actually, I find it easier to use a charge shot than a boss's weakness, because when you use your charge shot, you can shoot from anywhere. And, the bosses, they're meant to be dodged by, when you use your own power. There's always a pattern that you could dodge them. So instead of just using normal shot, you'll just use your charge shot and do the dodge them with the pattern in mind. So, but if you use the boss's attack, it's you usually have to either get close or you have to do it differently, and it's a lot easier for you to get hit. Nice.
Those are
Anyway,
colorful.
the rainbow things.
Yep.
Yeah. So when I compare the classic, the first 6 Mega Man games, I usually categorize them 1 through 3 and 4 to 6, because 4, 5, and 6 have their similarities. 1, 2, and 3 have their similarities, and those similarities are different between 1 through 3 than 4 to 6. So for 1, there's the charge shot, that makes a difference. there's something else I'll show you later on. And the menus. Now they finally decided to make a pause menu that fits everything. Oh, again that health froze me, so I wasn't able to dodge him. Anything you want to talk about, Magnus?
I have no idea.
You don't have to make a silly voice, Magnus. You could just. This is never any fun. We're not about being silly. We're about being serious.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. You could joke around. You could.
Hooray!
Man, you sound nervous. That's what I'm talking about. It's kind of annoying. Just talk like yourself.
Okay. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
tiny robot.
That's Eddie. So Eddie's another reason these games that if 4, 5, and 6 now have Eddie. Even though I know like they always add something new in every Mega Man game, but that's just what make 4, 5, and 6 similar. The enemies. When you look at the enemies, for some reason I just feel like they're similar. Their design is similar between those last 3 games. Oh.
I'm pretty sure they added all this stuff into the game, because after the first 3 games, there's gonna be tons of differences. I'm pretty sure that.
Well, I wasn't listening. Man, just sit down and put your face closer to the mic.
Okay.
I didn't say scream into the mic.
Okay. It seems a little dangerous. Would you do something like this in real life?
Yes, Magnus, I would totally jump around and shoot things with my buster, my cannon arm.
I wouldn't, because I would probably die of falling. Like something.
So there was actually a subject I wanted to talk about. Because like I said before, we should think up of stuff to talk about, and I did think of one thing. But it's just so hard to, when I play Mega Man, it's so hard to focus on talking about something. So that's why, well, I'm gonna explain, I may explain this in the pilot, but I'll explain this now. Because I always intended for there to be, more... okay, no worries. Oh. That's great. Well, I wasted everyone's time with that. There was something I wanted to talk about, but I just find it so hard to talk about Mega Man, so... we'll come back to him later. I'll do someone else. There will be 2 different types of Let's Plays. There will be campaign Let's Plays, where I play the story mode, and Mega Man sort of takes part in that. That's why we watch the opening, and we'll have fool around sessions where we'll just play a game that's just fun to have to screw around in.
Like Lego Marvel?
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just run, jump around, fly around, do job missions and all that, or jobs. And, you know, just stuff like GTA 5, or we would play, like, a multiplayer game. Like, you know, I'm thinking of something like, well, just like an online multiplayer where we're not really focusing on a story. I love this song. So those shield things, they keep them. You know, it's weird that they bring the Patantons back, but they didn't have them in 3. So the things I wanted to talk about was, today I was playing League of Legends, and you know, if the community in that is just a lot. There are people that are nice and helpful, but there are people that just think that only they matter, and that they could put other people down. Anyway, um, I'm not the worst at League of Legends, but I'm not really okay even. I have a hard time making my guy walk around and watching the minimap and watching out for stuff, because I can only focus on the one thing, so I'm not the ideal player for the game.
To me, do those look like, never mind.
Like what?
I know, some kind of ladybug or a bug.
Caterpillar?
No, not those things.
Oh, yeah.
Big ones.
Yeah.
Those. They look like some kind of bug. I'm not sure.
No, I see. I know what you mean. The shell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, I'm supposed to I have to do it fast. I have to like stay on that side, then jump again, and jump over him. The only thing that takes these guys out is the charge shot, but as I said, I don't like using the charge shot. I think it's for wussies. It's just, you don't need to use it. I find it, it's just, people that use charge shot are the powers and the levels. I find it pathetic. So I want to show that you can get through that stuff without using the charge shot. What? No. Ugh. This is not going as well as I thought it would go.
I thought you would do a little better.
Yeah. See, with Mega Man 4, I either screw up against the bosses or I do really good. Okay, so what I was trying to say earlier is that, okay, you know League of Legends, right, Magnus?
Yeah.
Okay, so the people that play that game, a lot of the people are really mean and not nice, and if you're not doing good, they're just going to be really mean to you, and, you know, they act like bullies, you know, being hurtful and everything. I was playing as Master E, and I didn't have, I wasn't, my build wasn't as great as the other guys. We had this one guy as Tredemir, and he just wrecked the other team. He was one of our greatest guys. And there's this one guy playing as Fizz, and he kept complaining the whole time. He kept saying that he kept trying to surrender. And we almost had it. There was this one point, if we all just pushed together, we all would have won. And in the end, me and that Tredemir, we went to the enemy base to take out their third turret in mid lane, and it ended up getting us killed. And the guy that was with me, Magnus, he was doing amazing. He was the most helpful guy on the team. And that guy that was getting all mad, he wanted to report me and the other guy because of what we did. The thing is, he wanted to surrender the whole time, so I don't know why he cared if we lost or not. He's told us that he wanted to report us because we wasted his time, but it's like, one, he is making it sound like, you know, I'm not trying to say that, you know, obviously there are people like that. I'm not trying to say I'm all hurt about it, but I'm just explaining what happened, that's all. Anyway, he wanted us to be reported because we wasted his time, and it's like, that's pretty much just saying that he thinks that his time is more valuable than ours, and if he would have just stop complaining and we actually could have won, because there were times we could have won during that. But anyway.
That seems a little mean.
Yeah. Not the worst. I've been told, when I played that game, I was told, to kill myself. I should kill myself, one time. From, people from, I'm not gonna say the site's names. I don't want my little brother here to know the site, but it begins with the number 4. Anyway, it's not a site I'm unfamiliar with. It's kind of like, the reason I bring that up is not to talk about being, you know, harassed on League of Legends. It's pretty much, I want to talk about bully perspectives. About the mind of a bully. You know, my experiences with them and, like, how they think. Of course, I'm not going to be the most, yeah, I'll let you talk, Max.
This reminds me of what happened when about me and bullies.
Yeah, no, there was, because there are things I want you to talk about, Magnus. So I'm not gonna, I'm not like a doctor or a psychologist. I don't know the mind of a bully, but there are some things I have learned of how they think. Not about, like, when it comes to bullying, but, well, just one thing interesting I found. Anyway, I discovered. So, I'm a literal person, so I usually take, definitions literally. So someone could be speaking to me, and I'll misinterpret, what they say. I'll understand in a completely different way. And that happens often with me. Other people, there'll be times where just, you know, there are times where you just misinterpret what someone else says because you just think differently. You take those words and their definition in a different way than what was meant to be said. So when I say perception, I have a hard time with pronunciation. I'm trying to say, you know, a word I can't pronounce. And I'm busy finding a way. Okay, I'm trying to explain, like, when bullies, like in high school and all that, they, I think that they don't always recognize when they're hurting someone. That's the thing. People who are being mean to other kids, they don't realize that what they're saying is hurtful, because to them, to their perspective, what they said is not something that would cause harm. And I would explain that with, oh yeah, I can't do that slide. Okay, so I remember when I was in the 10th grade, there was only three males that wanted a gym class. So for that year, the 10th grade didn't have a gym class. We were put instead in 11th grade classes. I was in a separate one. The other two were on their own, in the same one the next semester. So I was with all these older kids. A few of them I knew three or four of them because of I wrestled with them because we were all in wrestling. But there were some kids there that some teenagers there that were just really just not nice. That kept making fun, would make fun of other people. You know those type of people, right, Magnus? Yeah. They act like our brother Matthias. You know how Matthias acts, right? Where he's always has to say something about you.
Yes.
Okay, so and here's the connection. The reason I recognized well, like how I recognized this was when our little because this was what 5-6 years ago, or 5 years ago. Okay, this was 5 years ago, and just in the last year, he's younger than me, older than Magnus, our brother Matthias grew up. He became a smartass, and he always has to comment on something. He always has to say something clever about something. It just comes naturally to him. But sometimes he'll say things about our younger brother Magnus that are just unnecessary and hurtful. And to Mutchus, he just sees it as the truth. He doesn't see it as something. He doesn't understand that it's something that could be harmful and hurtful to someone. Because if it was said to him, it wouldn't hurt him. So bullies, usually, we know that they come from a certain home of abuse and they pass on that abuse. But some people who talk mean, they don't understand that it's hurtful to others. I had a bully in the 6th and 7th grade that came from, just a broken home. And that's a different story. But yeah, anyway. That doesn't mean that, they're allowed to get away with it, but it's something that's hard for them to understand. Because it just doesn't make sense to them. It's not like, oh, you just tell them, yes, this is hurtful, don't say that, they'll question it. But anyway, you want to say stories about bullying, Magnus? If you're...
Yeah. Well, it's usually in the winter. Me and my friend would basically build snow forts because we love it. And usually other people would love to join us and build in the fort. But then later, more people and more people join, and sometimes other people make other forts. And sometimes the big kids, like 7th and 8th grades, they usually sometimes steal and break our forts. Which makes me really sad, and I try to defend myself, but it just doesn't work. Also, people make fun of me a lot.
Like what? What do they say?
Well, they don't really make fun of me, but they
just say mean things.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I had that in the 6th and 7th grade. We moved to a town where the kids were just really that's just how they were. And they just understood that as being friendly with each other. That's how they took it. And when I was in the town we are now, in the 9th and 10th grade, when I was talking to kids from my age, I've known from the 8th grade, they talk mean to each other, and because I'm literal, I asked them, like, why is it that you say that to people? Like, it's just mean, it's hurtful, and it's like, and they say, we understand that it's not hurtful, like, when we say to each other, we just say it like it's just something you say, and so, people just talk like that in some cities and stuff. I don't like it. But, no, if it's something that, if someone tells you to, like, ask you to not talk to them that way, and you're just doing it because you think that's how they like it, well, just, you just gotta stop that. But yeah, anyway, so like if a kid is just being mean to someone, they probably don't understand that what they're doing is mean. And well, I'm not in high school anymore. I finished that a while ago, so I don't have to deal with it. And I don't know what age the people are that are listening to this, but I've heard on the radio of because usually when I was in the 6th grade, there was this bully who was just really mean, and when I would tell on him, because that's what you do, that's what you have to do is report it. They wouldn't get much of a punishment. They were just told the person would ask them, "Are you going to continue doing this?" And they'd be like, "No." Like, okay, now just apologize, and that was all the punishment. I've heard people on the adults on the radio saying, this woman who she's fighting for saying that they need more of a punishment. There needs to be more of a punishment. I think she works in schools or something, but she's not saying that oh, it needs to be more severe, but she's just saying she's fighting for a change of that. Okay, it doesn't matter that I'm low on health. Toll Man is the easiest boss in the Mega Man series.
That looks easy.
Yep. Do you want to tell your story about, you know, you being the hall monitor?
No, it's lunch monitor.
Oh.
Yeah. I was a lunch monitor for the kindergarten kids. Say
What grade were you in?
5.
Okay.
It was terrible. I had to do it for the entire month. It was good at first, but at the end of the last week, the kids tried to strangle me. I had to run and defend myself with a chair.
Yeah, he said that he was kind of acting like a lion tamer with a chair to keep the kids away. And our Agnes, he's 11, but he has the body of a 2nd grader or a 3rd grader. It's pretty small.
I'm just sensitive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so when you shoot those the red things before, they turn out the lights, and I was kind of just listening to Mags. I completely forgot about not to shoot them. Is that all to the story?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a little more. The teacher let me stop monitoring after that.
Yeah, so Mega Man 4, I don't, I've been playing it more just to get better at it, but I'm not at the point yet where I can dodge I can dodge levels, but, if I were to continue at it, that's what I'd be doing, actually, because, you know, I think I can actually beat this game without getting hit. These look familiar, Magnus?
Yeah.
They used to be really hard when I was younger, so I would always screw up when to jump.
I like that,
Cricket?
yeah.
Grasshopper?
It looks nice and
Cute? That's why I've always said when they jump in the hole, I've always felt bad.
and they look friendly.
Because, if you jump and you're not on, if you jump before they jump, they'll go higher, so you can save them. So when I was a kid, I always felt bad that I had to kill them. Oh, wait, no.
What?
That's fair.
It didn't. You weren't even on it. Hello, friendly grasshopper cricket.
Grasshopper. Crickets are
Okay.
kind of look like beetles.
You have full health.
Mm.
Epic battle.
So, okay, yeah, this is, Brightman's one of the reasons I don't think he can actually beat the game without getting hit, because when he freezes time, you have to get hit by him. I don't know, there may be people that know a way to, you know, get out of that, but I don't. So yeah, so...
Why can't you use an E-Tank? You have 4 of them.
Well, I'm just showing how unfair it is.
Oh.
Spirit Bomb! Oh, I thought that was his weakness. Oh wait, isn't that Ringman's weakness?
I don't know about the weaknesses.
There we go. Rain melts light bulbs.
Exactly.
Right. Do you want to explain to me your homework now?
No.
Bangs, explain me your homework tonight. Explain to me your homework. Agnes.
What, you ran out?
No, what? Yes, I ran out of things to talk about. I said I only had like one thing to talk about. The weird thing is about when it comes to talking about stuff on the show, of course there are things where, you know, just things I come up with, but you question yourself and you think negative thoughts and you're like, well, what if people already know about this and this guy just thinks he's an idiot for thinking people would have an interest in hearing this. You know, you gotta think on the plus side. Maybe people didn't think about this and they find it interesting to hear about it. You know, someone's thoughts on something. But then you gotta wonder, would those people, how would they find this video? Oh god, it breaks apart. No. Great. Great. Thank God, Eddie. No, no, take it out. Well, just show me what it is. Did I get squished by the metal? Oh, I had, no, I had 1 pellet of health. What?
Found it.
Okay, read it to me.
The children at the kindergarten class make paper chains. The teacher recorded the number of links in each chain.
Okay. Arrange the data.
I just don't know what to do.
Okay, yeah, I'd have to pause this and look at it for you. So you're supposed to make a graph of data. Is that your only homework? Or was there other stuff that you did?
That's it. It's just the problem is I don't understand
Well,
it.
that's not good. You don't understand the thing you have to do. The thing that you have to learn. Weren't you taught it in class? Didn't you listen?
Yeah, but... Hooray! We saved the world.
Okay. Alright, so Magnus, because you've said you wanted your own channel, YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
You said you would play like Gmod and Minecraft and what else?
Like any of my PS1 games or maybe one like it.
Oh yeah, okay. So pretend you're doing that right now. What would you say?
We talk about random stuff and maybe if I would, I'd be...
No. Like, I don't mean what would you say. I'm saying talk like you would be on your show. Like right now, talk as you would be on your show. Well, if you can't do it online, what makes you think you could do it on yours? Are you nervous? Are you scared of what the people are gonna think? You're shy to talk in front of the audience? Is that it?
Yes.
Well, Mangus, when you have your own, like, what do you think's gonna happen?
I have to think about this.
Yeah, that's the thing. You never thought about what it would be like to do that. To do a Let's Play channel. You only thought, I'm gonna do one.
Extra life.
Yeah. Yeah. So for topics to discuss on the show, I'll pretty much because I don't really do much. I don't go out, so whatever I hear is just from media that other people would know about. Like people would hear from, and like people would just know about it. So it's like it's not really interesting. And I find it weird if I were to talk about things that other people talk about. So it's like kind of like, well, go watch their thing instead of watching some guy try and repeat what they said. So you know, I'm gonna talk about things I think of. So I'm gonna write stuff down. And these are topics I can't really discuss with my brother. He's not much of a... You know, he's just a child. So I'll either have to discuss that stuff on my own or find someone that can, that'll do this with me. Right now, I have Mangs on here, so, you know, just makes it easier for me to talk right now. And Mangs, you gotta think, Kate, you want your own, do you still want to do, now that you know what it's like to have to talk while playing video games, like to talk to people, would you still want to do your own?
Maybe.
Because it may be easier for you if you're doing your own because you're playing the games you want to play, right? But you know, this is what it's gonna be like. Like this, people are gonna. Are you scared because you don't know what to say, or you're scared that people are gonna judge you for what you say?
Maybe judge me.
Okay, but say you had your own channel, like you're probably not gonna. I told you, like a kid your age, you know, yeah, we're not letting them have their own channel, but okay, Joe Man's hard.
Don't you know his weakness?
Yeah, it's dive missile. Yeah, so dive man I can't, drill man I can't beat with my, I have to use, either charge shot or, weakness.
Yeah.
I have beaten him with my own power, I just can't focus on it right now. And I don't want to waste time. So we're back at Ringman.
That's nice music.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that, I think in this game, you get Rush Marine by beating Dive Man, which is like the one stage you would use Rush Marine. That or you get it from Toad Man. I guess I haven't memorized this game that well then, if I don't know. Oh, come on. I thought it has to wait a sec before it shoots. Guess I waited long enough.
The giant hippo of doom.
Oh, okay, that reminds me. In Mega Man, so whenever they take a game and they make like the game, there hasn't been a new one in a while, and then like they make one, like the of course expectations are gonna are gonna be too high. And people are gonna say things like comment negatively about the new game or whatever, and that was with Mega Man 9 because they made it look like the NES versions, and the gap between 8 and 9 was 11 years, or 8 came out in 1997, 9 came out in 2009, so they got 12 years. There was a 12-year gap. So of course people are going to say, oh, it's trying to be like the original, or it's just not the same, really, or it's just weird. You know, people would say things like that to that kind of situation. Not situation, but that kind of happening, whatever it's called. And my brother, our oldest brother, said, you know, like in Concrete Man, there's like elephants that make no sense. That makes no sense. It's weird that why would there be elephants? And I said, well, that's just as weird as hippos in Ringman stage. He's like, it's not the same. It's completely the same. Do you know what hippos and rings have to do together, Magnus?
Circuits?
What?
And no.
Oh wait, circus?
Yeah, like it's.
Oh, I thought you said like circuit, like
Right.
no, like a chip, like a circuit board.
No, I meant circuits. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't animals play with hula hoops and rings and something?
Oh, do you know any hula hoop that will fit around a hippo?
It will. What about its trunk?
Hippos don't have trunks.
Oh, I thought you meant elephant.
No, there's no hippos in. I said hippos and rings.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Magnus. This is why when I wanted to do the show, I had someone in mind to do this with, but I don't have contact with that person. Because I could have been funny on the show. Because I can only be funny when I talk to girls. So I make when I was in school, I would make classes laugh and make my family laugh. But I need like it's just easier for me to be that way when I have a girl all around. So until I can find a friend, I can make a friend and bring them on the show. Well, I think that'll be the hype of the high point of the show. So you guys get the idea. I'm just gonna use the chart shot to hurry things up. Cause you know, I pretty much just rinse and repeat that.
We did it.
You did nothing.
When I mean we, I mean you.
Good. You can't. You are unable of doing what I do. Alright, so we beat the 8 guys. Now we have to fight Dr. Krozak. I love, like, you look at the trees in the background, they're just black, but it just adds some kind of effect I really like. Like, the colors are simple, but it just looks hypnotic to me. This is a weird thing to hurt a robot, is Slinky.
It's Slinky Robot. Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, that didn't even give me enough time to shoot it. All the way.
This reminds me of the Clipper chip, like the Doom chip in Mario 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This snow slippery. Oh, thank God. So, that wasn't much of a level for me to give me a checkpoint, but...
Man, these levels are short. This is a little annoying, and I'm not playing it.
Okay, so I need to use the charge shot. So if I don't, those things that come up from the ground will just get me anyway.
Games like this really make me so annoyed.
The reason is because you know Gaijin Gooba? Gaijin Gooba, Magnus?
No.
He works on...
Oh yeah, I know him.
Yeah, okay, he's a part of game theory. Well, the game theorists. Okay, so he had a video of why Mega Man 5 is the best Mega Man, and it's his favorite, if I remember correctly. And you know, he was just explaining things about the game, why like it's the best, like, you know, in his opinion, why he thinks it's the best one. And one of the things he was talking about was the charge shot. He was saying like the charge they did improve the charge shot is in 4, 5, and 6. The charge shot on 5 is like way bigger than the other two, so it's more powerful in size. And yeah, the thing is though, I don't think saying using the charge shot is would oh great. The charge shot's a good example of you know, as a reason for a Mega Man game to be better, because for me it's all about using near normal attack. So when I was playing Mega Man 3 on the Game Boy, because I got the 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the Game Boy versions on my 2DS, and when I saw that video, because I said like charge shots are for wussies, I said, you know, I'm gonna beat this just using without charge shots. Great.
Why don't you fly up here?
Oh, I'm trying to one, I'm distracting myself, and two, like, I'm trying to watch out because I don't know when the thing on the ladder will close in. Anyway, what I was saying, because you know, those skull guys that you have to use your charge shot to take out, they had them in the Mega Man 3 on Game Boy. So it was just I felt like you know, I had to prove that I can beat this. No, I could beat this without using the charge shot, but it's no, I have to use it. So as I show, I couldn't get past it without using it. Because the two enemies. Okay, so if he goes all the way up, I'll just use it now. Yeah, because the rush jet's not like a number 3 where I could just turn around and go wherever I want. There we go. Kept distracting myself and I just didn't go for it.
That was a little longer than it should have been.
Yeah, I guess so. When it comes to these things, I haven't practiced these guys, so I use my charge shot on these guys here, on the castle bosses. I think it's Dustman or Ringman's attack that hurts this guy. I'm just gonna use an E-Tank because I just don't want to have to restart. I thought that it was gonna drop on me like that and kill me. I'm not sure if I can survive an attack like that from it. Oh, I wouldn't even have gone hit. There we go. Yeah, so I need to play this one more often. I really like playing this one. Again, like I said, I think this is my contender for best Mega Man classic. You know, even though I like 3 more, but again, that's for nostalgia. I think this one's just the better one. Even better than 3 and 2. So when I say that the enemies in 4, 5, and 6 look the same, it's also the textures. The textures in 4, 5, and 6 just seem similar to me. 1, 2, and 3, each individually, they all look different to me. like they all have their own style of textures. Like 3 is more 3D. 2, well, I can't really describe what 1 and 2 are like, but when you look at them, you could kind of like, yeah, I could see what they're going for. Oh, I always thought those things were a one-hit KO. It's been years since I've ever got hit by one of those. But just bang into the for some reason. Just gonna hurry this up.
OP.
Huh. Oh god. No. Oh. Spider-Man. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, the balloons make this game so much easier. I have to do a run later on of like doing this without balloons.
That's gonna be a little hard.
No, I just use rush coil instead. It makes it harder for me. That's why I want to do
You beat the game without any of the wretches.
No. You see that? Did you not see that part earlier? I had to use rush jet. Oh, keep getting screwed up there.
I can't even go all the way up.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to jump to the side, but oh, okay, I do have one. When I was a kid, I had no idea how to use the wire.
Who to the next box? And the next box is
Oh, I love fighting this guy.
that thing. What is that?
Oh yeah, this is also my favorite boss music.
That seems too weird for a box. But here. Why won't you jump in?
No, it has to be slow. See, when it goes at this speed, that's when you know that you can go into. Oh my god, seriously. Otherwise, yeah, you get hurt. Ugh. I'm gonna risk it. I better get it. Get it.
I had full faith in you. the whole time.
So, you know, since you were a child, you're not really big on conversation. Because, you know, you want to play and all that.
Yeah.
So, you know, that makes me curious. What's something a child would discuss about? What's your opinion on stuff?
Hmm.
Interesting, Magnus. Are you having fun watching me, bro?
Yeah.
Nothing you want to discuss about?
No.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to ask you how school was today.
Good.
What happened?
We did the whole.
Don't cover your mouth. They won't be able to hear you.
To me, like those clouds in the background look like faces.
Yeah, I see the smiles. Man, you know, talk, say something.
I don't. That's it. Hmm. I usually talk more when I play video games.
Yeah. But I asked you, like, well, what happened at school today?
Oh, well, we did math. I did tons of
I
division.
just wasted an E-tank. Go on.
I did division and I'm really good at it.
Oh, I should test you on that.
I believe I'm good at it.
It's, 28 divided by 4.
Well,
You do it on paper?
yeah, when I do it on paper, I'm good at it.
Oh, that reminds me of a story of me in the 6th grade. So, okay, so I was known as, like, the mathematician of the family when I was younger. So I was really quick with, you know, calculations. And, in the 6th grade, there was this big fad of doing, flashcards. So there were, 2 teams. So we would make 2 teams, and they would line up. The one who gets, the question right goes to the back of the line. The loser steps out. And then the next 2 guys keep going.
Oh, I think I played a game like that.
Anyway, so it came down to me and the smart, like the brainiac of the class. Like she was just, she was hardworking in her stuff, and super smart. So it was just me and her. And what happened is we kept getting them right. We always I think there was like 5 or 6 cards left, and we both just kept getting them right. So what I did was I memorized the order of the cards because they kept going the same order. So I memorized. So I went 2 turns doing them, and I memorized the answer. So when I answered one of them, I knew which card was next, and I said it before the teacher pulled it out, and I won.
Something like that happened in my class, but not with flashcards. In French class, we have these little contests with groups. I'm in one of the groups, and there's other groups. We have to answer French words correctly in English. And there's this girl in the class who is known as the Terminator of it.
Terminator? Why? Because she terminates people?
She's really good at it.
Is she French?
I'm not sure.
Because, like, you know, if she's French, it wouldn't be hard.
People get really smart in my class.
Well, Magnus, you don't just know French words. You either speak French or you study French. Is your teacher like, you want to say about your teacher getting mad at yelling at you for... What is it, because you don't know, like, French?
Yeah, I don't know a lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, I need to write French sentences, and I have no idea what
because,
it is.
like,
Also, I can't erase what sentence I wrote, because I don't have the eraser.
okay, we'll just get an eraser. No, but it's because I don't know if you said this on the videos or you were just talking to me, but you said that your school you had to switch schools because there weren't enough people, right?
Yeah.
So Magnus had to go to a new school, and the school you went to before, was it French immersion? Or it was just English, right?
Yeah.
The one near Mac's house?
Yeah.
So you were switched to French immersion school with and it wasn't your choice, right?
No, I didn't go to a French school.
No, I said, Magnus, you went to an English school, right?
Yeah.
But then you were switched to a French immersion. French immersion means it's English with sometimes French. Like you study French.
Yeah. My old school had that too, but I was really better at it.
Than this one?
Yeah.
You want to talk about how your teacher like yells at you though?
No.
Why? Well, you know, it's...
I just don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to, like, say something that you don't want people to hear. I have 5 E-tanks. Did I destroy that thing by stepping on it? Yeah, I did.
Was that Skull Gooba?
I guess so.
That was a joke.
No, I know. I was replying to your joke. Did you just jump out of the glass?
What?
See, this is what I don't get. We find out that Wily's still alive, and that he's been behind us the whole time. But why does he appear right here in front of Mega Man where he could just be shot?
Maybe.
He's right there where he could be captured. Then he just appears in his saucer.
Maybe he had to teleport him.
I don't know. And since when can he teleport? He's not a robot. He teleported in there.
Games don't make sense.
Why doesn't he just teleport away before Mega Man gets him then?
Maybe I'm pretty sure that that's how he survived the rock.
No, he didn't teleport out of the rock. No, but before Mega Man gets to him, why doesn't he just teleport away? If he can teleport, why does he make the small teleporting device? Teleports to Mega Man, put it on him, and the coordinates are the sun, so Mega Man will teleport to the sun. Not much of a doctor, is he? An evil doctor, that is. Not much he is of that. Which is an evil doctor.
Featured because no more Mega Man can drift. Big Man
Villains are
dies.
stupid.
Everyone knows that. That's why they keep failing.
Usually you try to get hit there so you can just walk on them, but... You surprised that there's 2 castles?
Yeah, I didn't even know about that.
Even though you've watched me, I remember you've watched me play this game before.
Yeah.
Sliders are wider in this game.
To me, there more tons of ladders in this game.
And there usually is in Mega Man games.
Should be a ladder counter to count
Oh, I'm not doing that.
what
I don't really know how to edit stuff in this yet.
I mean in the game. In the game, there should be some kind of edit. There should be some kind of counter that would show how much a number of the ladder it is in the game.
Why? Why would they do that? It's like, why have a counter for anything? What makes you think that's a good idea?
I can think of so many ladders.
Well, there's so many of these pipes and enemies and floors to walk on. Why not count all of that? This is the hardest E-Tank to get. Because you might drown getting it.
You know what I think should be added to Mega Man?
What?
Never mind, it's stupid.
What?
When you go in water, you have a life an air meter because you're a robot. And you need a amount of time to get out.
Yeah? What? Well, he's with me.
I'll have the Bosnian ones there and all stuff like that. I'll put them all back after I've seen them out for protection.
Trick is you gotta slide before he jumps, so that way you actually, because...
Can I speak?
No.
Recording?
Yeah.
So we have finally.
No, 2 more. See, at least there's only 3 levels to this one. Yeah, so it's between 4, 5, and 6, of which is the longest Mega Man. Well, Mega Man 3, because Mega Man 3 had, you know, they recycled 4 levels and made you fight the Mega Man 2 bosses, but those levels are actually pretty short. Yeah, see, if I didn't, I'd probably have to use like Rush Jet to get that.
Well,
Yeah, that's why you get the balloons. Damn it.
let's start up the level.
Yeah. There we go.
We did it like a bot. Already.
I don't want more Rush Jet. That's the worst thing to get. Oh.
I guess they pranked you. That's not nice.
How does it Mega Man can shoot through walls without hurting damage in the wall?
Nothing makes sense.
Ah. It's funny how the grappling hook's just called wire.
Grappling hook!
Thanks, Magnus.
What?
It was totally necessary for you to scream that.
We need...
I know you're quoting Gravity Falls, but you didn't have to scream it right in my ear.
Is that a gumball machine?
So, yes.
That makes sense, because candy's bad for you.
It rots. For robots, it rusts their teeth.
And kills them, apparently.
Who knew the robot's dental hygiene was so important to them?
And now there's another one on that has them on fire. And it's giant. I like to call it the cane of the gumball machines.
Good thing they gave you so many E-tanks. Otherwise, this can be hard.
The King Gumball machine is dead. Yay, no more candy.
You could have just said down. Why do you always have to use dead or kill when it comes to video games? Can't you just say defeated or beat?
I don't know. I got no more candy for anyone.
Good. Candy's bad.
This is a very important
Don't you watch
message.
One Piece?
This is a very important message.
Agnes trying to be funny. Yeah, if only I had a friend on here, I'd show the world.
So you're gonna replace me?
No, there's just I'm gonna do some videos alone. There's some I wanted to do with like someone of my age, because we could have discussions.
That was a quick level. Right. Another teleported capsule. Well, let's. Oh, there it is. And we have to fight these monsters again.
You know what I really want?
What?
A Mega Man stage builder. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, of course I remember what it is.
That's a little OP.
Yeah, but when you freeze time, you can't pause. So if you're using it in a level and you need to use something else, you have to wait for it to go down.
Done. Spirit bomb. Even though you already made that joke.
Yeah, I just like saying Spirit Bomb. Oh yeah, so I was gonna fight these guys with just the charge shot.
Is it me or does it look like he has a vent on?
A vacuum.
No, to me it looks like a vent.
You mean a square? Because you know it's pretty much just a hole. You know, well, like what I'm trying to say is a lot of things can look like that.
To me it looks like a vent.
You know, it could look like a square pipe to someone.
Yeah. Toad Man. I was about to say Toad Feldman. That one's easy.
Yeah, I just want to hurry this up. That's why I'm not using my charge shot. This guy, his weakness is Dustman's attack, but I find it easier to just use some round power because I can shoot through his torpedoes. I don't know his weakness.
I'm pretty sure it's
Oh, okay.
you found it.
Yeah, so this starts both of them. Maybe Acid Rain works on Dive Man. This hurts someone. Oh, this hurts Bright Man. That's right, I used this on him earlier, before. I should be safe here because there's no dirt. It's not rock, so you shouldn't be able to dig here. Why didn't you warn me, Magnus?
I didn't know. I did know, actually. But I was 100%.
I'm just gonna use an E-tanks. That's so many of them. I don't want to die. Yeah, see, good. Good thing, huh?
Final boss.
You see, why does Wily spawn another one that lets me even get to him?
Maybe he's just being an idiot. Or he would just think he would die on the other bosses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one. Yeah, he thinks his robots are so smart, so awesome that they would kill Mega Man. But they drop health for him. Which is a stupid move. Oh no, you found out my info. You beat me. Now you have to beat me again like those other times.
Wait, what'd you hear that? Huh.
Do you know what my weakness is? I don't.
Oh, we just used this. Yeah, I guess let's just charge it.
You'll never beat me because I'm awesome. I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not, and no one likes my jokes.
See, Manx, when you change your voice like that, you talk too quiet for anyone to hear you.
Can you beat me? Oh no, you're winning. Ah, you can't beat me. No, you beat me. No! I escaped!
Yeah, the reason why I need someone else with me, you know, I'm not talking about Manx, I would need like someone my age on here, is because to make jokes, I would need like someone to bring up a topic, and I can't think of stuff on my own, so, you know, if they bring something up, I could joke around about it, just make fun of something or whatnot. But this is what we're left with, Magnus. Since we're at the last part, why don't you just finish off with your comedy?
Oh no, he escaped. Now I'm just gonna do this.
Those aren't jokes, you're just saying what's happening.
Okay. I'm just
Tell a knock-knock joke.
I'm just gonna go fight him and let him live instead of killing him.
That's not a knock-knock joke.
I got nothing for knock-knock.
Man, it's just talking like that isn't jokes. That's what you want to do on your channel, isn't it? Just be like that?
Yeah, I just think it's funny.
Okay, no. Keep going like that. We'll see in the comments what people think of that.
Okay, fine.
No, I'm serious. Keep talking like that. See if people like it. I want you people to write what you think about it.
I'm trying to get lots of hate.
But you're gonna get a lot of disappointment if you don't do the jokes.
Okay.
Or do the talking.
I better hurry, and I'm just gonna do nothing but kill these enemies, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Probably looking alive.
I better hurry, but I'm just gonna stay here and kill these enemies. I better hurry, but I'm gonna waste my time on these things. Keep going.
And I just don't care. I don't care about Wally and what you like. I'm just gonna let him escape again. I just don't care.
Why don't you care?
I'm just gonna spend
Why don't you care?
like an hour doing this for like. I'm just gonna spend an hour doing this and let's see if he's still there.
God, they're just not dropping. Ah! You're just not dropping anything. Why don't you care anymore?
2 hours later.
Why don't you care anymore for the third time?
It was just for the joke.
Yeah, but what? You got Magnus. You can't just say stuff. There has to be there's got to be a reasoning behind it. There's got to be a point.
I just don't care. He always escapes. Well, I don't care. He just escape all he wants and not be a man. He just always escapes.
So he should become a robot?
He's not acting like a man. He always escapes every time I beat him.
That's kind of what the smart thing to do. If you're defeated, is find a way out.
Yeah, but
Out of you know, get away from the enemy.
with
And
this,
and that takes tactic and it's planning and, you know, smarts. At least he fights me head on. It's not like he gets other people to fight me. He fights me at the end. He mans up and takes me on.
yeah, and he escapes for like a.
Well, who wants to be captured? Who's like, I'm defeated. I guess I'll turn myself in.
It's just the same.
They're only
thing.
gonna
Every time you
execute
beat
me.
it. Yeah, but he should have been dead in the third game. He should have been dead.
You know, Wily's like one of the longest living characters in Mega Man. Okay, you know what? I'm not getting anywhere with this. I'm just gonna go on with
I
it.
wonder if he's still there, even though. Look at him, he was still there. I've wasted my time. He could have escaped again. Oh no, that's powerful. That's powerful. It's gonna kill me. That's smart. He just thought of a strong way to. Oh, never mind. I'm just killing him with my spirit bomb attack. We'll be dead. Brightness defeats darkness.
Oh, come on.
No, you beat me for the last time.
Oh my god, it almost took me 2 hours to beat this game. I need to work on it.
Ha! Escaped again.
I think I should turn this one into 2 parts. Same with Mega Man 1, I made you put 2 parts.
Well, Pete got away again. You know what? I'm just gonna wait till the next game. I don't care.
Well, actually, I don't want to do editing, so if I put in Adobe, it's going to screw up the resolution, so I might as well just...
Well, I'm just gonna wait for the next game. I'm just gonna wait for the next game to fight him again.
So do we care about the credits? I think I wasted enough people's time. If they
Yep.
see this set any longer, they're probably going to be turned away.
Thank you for.
Thanks, Bamboo. Those things are really helpful when it comes to making video games.
I was gonna say thank you to the viewers. Thank you for your support.
Okay, well, you don't need to explain. You're going to say it. Just say it. Just think.
Thank you everyone for the views and likes and subscribe.
Thanks for closing down the video when Mega started trying to be funny 20 minutes ago. And for not seeing this part.
And I hope you like my jokes.
Mega Man 5 next. Goodbye.
And I probably won't be